Good afternoon, welcome to the Professor Dor Show. Here is nearly 2 p.m. Nairobi, the capital city of Kenya. Hope your day is doing well. Mine is doing well. I'm here in my class. I've just finished my class, so relaxing before I leave. It was a good class. We learned about various ways of communication. But there's something students were talking about self-employment, how it's good in these days. There are no jobs. So you find that if you are a young person, there are some steps to self-employment. There are very many ways you can become self-employed. Maybe you want to start your own salon where you cut people's hair, make people's hair, catering business, you cook for people cakes, mandazis, or you become a plumber, you become a mason, or you do painting, tiling, or roofing of houses. That's self-employed because you are a skilled person. So now, there are some steps to self-employment. The first step is you must first of all identify a skill that you are good at. What are you good at? Is it cutting people's hair? Are you a barber? Or are you a stylist? They don't know, they call them stylist. Or are you good in catering, cooking, baking cakes? So that's the first thing is to identify a skill that you are good at. The second step is the finances. How can you get finances for your self-employment? But the first, in order to deal with this, you have to see how do you start first of all your business. Do you work for someone? You can be apprentice. These days, most people, young people do is apprenticeship. You go and work under someone. Maybe you are a tailor. The person is a tailor. You go and work under them. Once you start working under them, you get money, isn't it? You get money to use to start your business. That's step 2. Step 3 is how you can further your business through better training. You can be trained in a particular field, but you need further training. Maybe do become an apprentice to someone. How do you further advance your skill? Let's assume you are a painter somewhere. How do you learn best methods, new painting methods? Or you are doing interior design. How do you learn new methods of doing how beautifying a house, arranging a house, furnishing a house? So the first to say is the finances. Second is how you can further train. Thirdly is where you set up your business. Where you set up the business is very important because you have dealt with the finances, you have dealt with the training yourself. Now it's where you set up. You should know how to set up your business. Do you want to set it up in a town center where people are busy, there's traffic, or do you want to set it up in the outskirts where there are fewer people, but the business is enough? So you must know where you set up. Where do you set up? Number 4 is the marketing. We are in the digital era, the social media era. So many young people, what they are doing, they're using social media, they are using to promote their business, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, they call it X these days. How do you promote your business online? How do you make it to reach many people? Because you have looked at the finances, the training, where it's situated, and how do you market it? Isn't it? Number 5 is the sustainability. How is this business sustainable? You see, you have a skill like, let's say, plumbing, or how to cut people's hair, a barber, a hair stylist. Those are sustainable because you don't even need a place. People can be calling you and you make them. You don't need a big building. You don't need to be like a company, a school, that you have to have teachers or students all the time. No, it's a skill that you have it. If in one area competition becomes too much, you can go to another area and continue with your skill. That's why I'm talking about steps to self-employment. 1, we talked of finances, the training, where to set up, where to market it, and is it sustainable? You have to know this, is this skill sustainable? Can it be wanted tomorrow? Because now you're having robots, I don't know, new technology. So there are some skills which can be removed from the area and robots take over. But you, the skills that you have, is it sustainable? Will it be needed in the next 10, 20 years? In the year 1900, there used to be barbers, people who cut people's hairs. In the year 2023, there's still barbers, people who cut their hair. So that's a sustainable skill. So you have to look at a skill that is sustainable, that is wanted by people. And lastly, you have to look at customer care. You have to be someone who is relatable. How do you communicate with your customers? Customer care is very important. You have to know how to keep your customer, do follow-up, treat them well, ensure that they are happy with your service. So those are some of the steps to self-employment. It's a complex jigsaw of things, but you must be sure, first of all, you have to talk to finances, how to get proper training to further your skill, setting up of the place. You have to know the position, the place, location of your business. You have to know how to market, how do you market. Lastly, sustainability, yes, which is also tied to customer care. If a skill is, if you are a good plumber, then you must also have good customer care service. You do a good job, this person refers to another person. So the reference bit is very important. So that's why I'm saying steps to self-employment. These are some of the things young people should know. Just don't start a business from the air. You must have those steps in check. The finances in check, your training in check, your location in check, your customer base in check, your marketing skills in check, communication skills have to be in check. So this is the Professor Dor Show. If you like what I'm saying about steps to self-employment, send something on that mobile number given down there and keep on sharing ideas so that we move on promoting the young people so that they become better leaders of tomorrow and become better in whatever they do. Become the better versions of themselves. Leaders, better versions of themselves, and also make money, better business people, and better role models for the next generation. So I just want to say, Gwaheri, Gwaheri.